Okay, just know not everything these so-called truthers say is truth because the government is not breaking up black families. If anything, they're doing that to themselves. You got to understand there's good and evil in family members. And you're dating a woman that you have no interest in, like you have no interest whatsoever. You can't get along with her, or you have nothing, no connection there. Like you just don't get along. Like you don't try out new things together. You don't like you, if one's selfish and only thinks of themselves, and you're just as selfish as that person, where you're only going for that person's looks, it's not going to work out in the future. Majority of people end up going with women and men because they're freaking desperate. Like they can't get the woman of their dreams, so they end up settling for less. And then somebody that they're interested in the future comes along, and they do give them a time of day, they end up leaving that woman or man. So you can't sit there and say everything's the government's fault. People vote in the shit that's going on now. Um, Majority of people voted this stuff in due to fear. Like the war on drugs, they voted that crap in thinking that it was going to clean up the streets. If anything, it made it worse because the ones that are receiving the drugs are the drug addicts. And then they go and turn around, sell their pills onto the streets to people that can't fucking afford the drugs from the goddamn hospitals, or they're being denied the medicine they need. So what these drug addicts do, they go and sell their pills to them, and then they get a bag of fucking crack with it, or shoot up heroin or something. That's what you see going on. And then those, not only the crackhead already has a criminal record, okay? Not only does the crackhead already got a criminal record, that crackhead's not losing anything. It's got a criminal record already. Who's going to lose it, have a criminal record, is somebody freaking buying those drugs from that person that's selling a prescription. Unless, they come clean and say that they don't want to do it no more. But they're not the drug addicts. You're not understanding that. They're buying somebody else's prescription and shit like that. So, and of course, they're not going to rat on themselves for that. And they'll use that as they'll basically state that, I don't even, accomplice or something like that. I don't know what the hell you call it. They can get in trouble for that shit, for taking somebody else's prescription. Let's see if that's true. Ugh. Arrested. Yeah. You have any type of drugs that are basically, if you have any type of drugs that's on you that is not prescribed to you, okay? They automatically consider that stolen drugs and shit. Or you selling drugs. And they will lock you up for that, which is crazy. So they're purposely setting people up. They're trapping them. That's why there are so many people in poverty, so they can collect slaves so you fucking work for very little. I mean, like I said, the criminals are the ones fucking ruling this country. That's why I know that's why I was going through fucking pure hell at the job I was at. They were trying to trap me. They were trying to make me, they didn't want me to quit. I knew that. They didn't want me to quit. They kept trying to get me to stay. And I said no. And then when they saw that I was happy and enjoying myself, they come over and say, you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, I wasn't harming nobody. It wasn't bothering nobody. It was obviously bothering them because they saw I was enjoying myself. I was enjoying doing my job and I was doing it well. Well, somebody had to come in and fucking ruin that. And, I thought I was like, oh, it's gonna be a great weekend. Nope, this person had to fuck up my weekend. And this person, and then my supervisor says, just deal with it. Just accept it. Like, you have to understand these are the rules here. If you don't like the rules, you have to leave. I said, that's what I'm telling you. I fucking quit. Because I don't think you're making the right choice and all this other shit. No, you want me to live in fucking pure hell is what you want. I mean, me going back to my lifestyle before, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, I've been living in this situation. I went to work to better myself. I am not going to sit there and put up with a bunch of assholes to make my life more hell. I'm busting my ass to what? To make fucking selfish people happy? To make psychopaths? They hire weirdos at First Quality. Crazy people. People that assume that they're fucking not crazy. You are hiring the mentally ill. Yeah, I may have I get mad for reasons. You don't bother me, I don't bother you. I won't try to harass you or do things purposely to you to annoy the fuck out of you, okay? They do it to me. I worked there for 6 fucking months going through fucking pure hell at that place. I'm getting along good with people. Everything's fine. Somebody's got to creep up behind closed doors and fuck with me. Every freaking time. I couldn't put up with it. But yeah, that's what I noticed about where I worked at. And I'm starting to see what's going on with the whole drug thing. They're trying to trap you. Like, the doctor's not giving you the medication. It's like a setup type of shit. They want you to go out and look for that drug. So that way, you can become a free fucking slave. So you can work for less. They didn't want to even pay us $9.80. That's how bad it was. So yeah, that's showing you right there. They want you to work for fucking pennies and control your life like you're a fucking prisoner. And it's not worth it.